From this lecture, we are going to work on complete cart functionality like updating the items in the cart, displaying cart items, deleting the cart items, each and everything. So first, what we will do, inside this cart page, we will access logged in user ID. And here inside cart.php, we are calling this cart function, which is completely optional. Why? Because inside this post notification, we have already called this cart function. So this is completely optional. If you want, you can keep or you can simply comment it out. Still, everything will be working as it is. Let me show you. Come here. I will add the items to cart. You can see product will be added to cart successfully. But here inside this, it will not be showing. Why? Because till now we have not activated, and whatever item I have added, that is been added inside the session. Why? Because till now user is not logged in. Now what I will do, come back inside this cart.php. Above this session, I'm just going to write this ob start. You can see turn on output buffering. Why we are using this function? Because we are redirecting using header, but before that, if some HTML is loaded, we will be having the error. So what this ob start will be doing, temporary, it is just going to hold our output so that redirection can be safely happen. So that is the reason we are going to on our buffer. And at the end, this one will be coming down. Here I'm just going to close my buffer. Okay, in this way, I'm just going to start, and at the end, I'm just going to clean my buffer so that headers can happen safely. These two extra steps I'm doing inside cart.php. Now here below this, I will be creating one variable user ID. Initially, I'm just considering no user is logged in. In that case, ID I'm just going to assign null. What I will do below this, I'm just going to check for the condition if session. Inside this, if username is present, that means user is logged in. If this condition is true, then what we will do, from session, we are just going to access the username. Copy paste, and this entire value we are just going to store inside one variable username. Below this, I'm just going to write the query. Let me write here statement is equal to, I will be using this connection, then pass this prepare method, inside which directly I can write the query. Here I will be writing select, and what I have to select, I only have to select user ID from my users table. So here I will write select user ID from my table name is user table, where username is equal to what we have to pass. We are going to pass placeholder. So we will be selecting user ID from user table where username is matching with session username. Then I'm just going to bind it. I will be writing statement. Then I am going to use bind param, and inside this username is nothing but string. So I will be writing string. With what value I have to bind? I have to bind with username. Then I'm just going to execute this one. I will be writing statement execute. And after that, whatever result I am having, I just have to get that result. So here I will write statement get result. And this entire value, I'm just going to store inside one variable. I will create one variable result. Okay, multiple times we have repeated the same thing. So exact same steps we are going to do. Now here I will be checking if result. From here, I will access this num rows. If this is greater than 0, that means we are having some result. So now what I will do, I'm just going to fetch all the data. So here I will create one variable user data is equal to, I will write my result. From there, I'm just going to use this fetch assoc function. So using this, we are just going to fetch all the data. Now, for example, here I am passing SEMA. So for SEMA, whatever complete information I am having, that will be accessed. Let me show you. I will open this database, open user table. Now for SEMA, this complete information will be fetched. Now from this, I just have to access this user ID. So below this, I will be creating one variable. I will give the variable name as user ID. And from where I have to access? From this row, whatever data I'm having, it is going to give me associative array. From there, I will only access this user ID. So what we are doing, we are just switching on a buffer, and after that we have started the session. If the user is logged in, then what we are doing, from session we are accessing the username, and this entire thing, we have written the query, we are binding, we are executing, we are getting the result. If it is greater than 0, we are fetching the result, and here not arrow, this has to be underscore. So in this way, whichever user is logged in, we are just accessing their particular ID, and at the end we are simply cleaning our buffer so that headers can happen safely.